Hello everyone. I welcome you again to the lecture series of object-oriented programming using C++. Today we'll be going to discuss about virtual functions. These are the list of topics to be covered in today's lecture. That is the introduction to virtual function and the pure virtual function. A virtual function is a member function which is declared within a base class and is redefined, or you can say overridden, by a derived class. When you refer to a derived class object using a pointer or a reference to the base class, you can call a virtual function for that object and execute the derived class version of the function. Virtual functions ensure that the correct function is called for an object regardless of the type of reference used for function call. They are mainly used to achieve runtime polymorphism. Functions are declared with a virtual keyword in base class. The resolving of function call is done at runtime. So a virtual function is a member function in the base class that you expect to redefine in derived class. Rules for virtual functions. Virtual functions cannot be static and also cannot be a friend function of another class. Rule number 2, virtual functions should be accessed using pointer or reference of base class type to achieve runtime polymorphism. The prototype of virtual functions should be same in base as well as derived class. They are always defined in base class and overridden in derived class. It is mandatory for derived class to override or to redefine the virtual function. In that case, base class version of function is used. A class may have virtual destructor, but it cannot have a virtual constructor. Virtual functions in C++ used to create a list of base class pointers and call methods of any of the derived class without even knowing the kind of derived class object. Virtual functions are resolved late at the runtime. If a virtual function in a base class declared as once a member function, it becomes virtual in every class derived from that base class. So use of the keyword virtual is not necessary in the derived class while declaring redefined versions of the virtual base class function. So let's have a look at the example. I have created a base class. Under this base class, using public access specifier, I have defined and declared a virtual print function with the return type void. I have created second function also by the name show, which is the normal function. I have then made a derived class and I have inherited base class by using the public access specifier. Under this derived class, I have again defined and declared two functions under the public access specifier by the name print and show. So now you may see that both the base class and derived class have two functions with the same name, print and show. Now the compiler will get confused. If we have not declared the print as a virtual function, then the compiler will get confused as to which print and show function is to be called at runtime. But by using virtual keyword in front of the print function, we have made it very clear for the compiler. So here we have created a base pointer bptr, and then I have given the reference of the derived class object to this pointer. Then I have called the print function. So now, as I have given the derived class object reference into the base class, and then I have called the print function. Now what will happen? The runtime polymorphism is achieved only through a pointer of base class type. Also, a base class pointer can point to the objects of base class as well as to the objects of derived class. In the above code, base class pointer BPTR contains the address of object D of derived class. Late binding is done in accordance with the content of pointer, and early binding is done according to the type of pointer. Since print function is declared with virtual keyword, so it will be bound at runtime. Output is print derived class as pointer is pointing to object of derived class. And show is non-virtual, so it will be bound during compile time. So output is show base class pointer as pointer is of base type. So with the help of virtual keyword, we have made it very clear to the compiler that even though the pointer is of the base class, but it is pointing to the object of the derived class. So if we have made the function virtual, so in that case, the function of the derived class object derived class will be called. And if it is a non-virtual function, then the base class version of that particular function will be called. So if we have created a virtual function in the base class and it is being overridden in the derived class, then we do not need virtual keyword in the derived class. Functions are automatically considered as virtual functions in the derived class. I hope this example is clear to everyone. You can see at the main part again, as we have written virtual void print and we have given the object reference of derived class to the base class pointer, so the derived class version of print will be called. Whereas in case of when we are calling show function, since show function is not a virtual function, so the base class version of show function will be called. You can see the output as well. I have written it here. So the firstly output is the print derived class and then is the show base class. You will get two out. You will get, as we have used two print functions, so you will get two statements, derived class and base class. Next is pure virtual function. A pure virtual function is a virtual function in C++ for which we need not to write any function definition and only we have to declare it. It is declared by assigning 0 in the declaration. An abstract class is a class in C++ which have at least one pure virtual function. Sometimes implementation of all functions cannot be provided in a base class because we don't know the implementation. Such a class is called abstract class. For example, let shape be a base class. We cannot provide implementation of function draw in shape, but we know every derived class must have implementation of draw. Similarly, an animal class does not have implementation of move, assuming that all animals move, but all animals must know how to move. We cannot create objects of abstract classes. A pure virtual function in C++ is a virtual function for which we don't have implementation. We have to only declare it. A pure virtual function is declared by assigning 0 in declaration. Here is the sample example. We have defined a class test and I have written a pure virtual function by assigning that function equals to 0. It becomes a pure virtual function under the public access specifier. You can then write other members, member functions, member variables also in this particular class. Let's have a look at the complete example. I've created a base class. Here I've used a pure virtual function. By assigning it to 0, it becomes a pure virtual function. Then there is a normal function getX. Then there is a derived class. This class inherits from base and it implements fun. It is compulsory for every derived class to redefine this particular function, which you have defined as pure virtual function. So here I've defined void fun again, and the definition says cout, and you are calling under the double quotes. It's been written fun called. So whatever you will write in double quotes, that particular thing will come as it is in the output part. Now you can see the main part. I've created the object of the derived class by the name D, then D dot function. So what D dot function will do, what the compiler will do, it will call the fun function present in the derived class. So the output is fun called. So as you can see, it is compulsory for every it is compulsory for every derived class to define and declare, to define the function which you have declared as pure virtual function. It is very much clear by this example as well. So a pure virtual function is a virtual function in C++ for which we need not to write any function definition, and only we have to declare it. It is declared by assigning 0 in the declaration. A pure virtual function in C++ is a virtual function for which we don't have implementation, we only declare it. So how virtual functions are different from pure virtual functions? The main difference between the virtual function and pure virtual function is that virtual function has its definition in the base class, and also the inheriting derived class redefine it. But the pure virtual function has no definition in the base class, and all the inheriting derived class has to redefine it. Keep this thing in mind. Virtual functions ensure that the correct function is called for an object regardless of the type of reference used for function call. Functions are declared with the virtual keyword in base class. The resolving of function call is done at runtime. A virtual function is a member function that you expect to be redefined in derived class. When you refer to a derived class object using a pointer or a reference to the base class, you can call a virtual function for that object and execute the derived class version of the function. So why there is a need of pure virtual function in C++? A pure virtual function makes it so the base class cannot be instantiated, and the derived classes are forced to define these functions before they can be instantiated. This helps ensure the derived classes do not forget to redefine functions that the base class was expecting them to. Base class can't inherit what the child has. Virtual functions are simply functions that can be overridden by a child class if that child class changes the implementation of the virtual function so that the base virtual function is not called. The main advantage of virtual functions are that they directly support object-oriented programming. When you declare a function as virtual, you are saying that exactly what code is executed depends on the type of object you call it against. The virtual keyword is used to modify a method, property, or event declared in the base class and allow it to be overridden in the derived class. The override keyword is used to extend or modify a virtual abstract method, property, or event of base class into derived class. The virtual mechanism works only when we have a base class pointer to a derived class object. In C++, the constructor cannot be virtual because when a constructor of a class is executed, there is no virtual table in the memory, means no virtual pointer defined yet. So the constructor should always be non-virtual. A C++ virtual function is a member function in the base class that you redefine in a derived class. It is declared using the virtual keyword. It is used to tell the compiler to perform dynamic linkage or late binding on the function. So this was the summary of today's lecture, that is about the virtual function and the pure virtual function. I hope the lecture was clear to everyone. Thank you so much for listening to this lecture. Have a good day.